So let's begin. When you're giving a public presentation or you're doing something that is on a public level where people are going to judge your performance, most people have two reactions to it. One, either they'll have a phobia of the stage, which is known as stage phobia, and they won't be able to work, like basically they can't work under pressure. Their result will be much worse than what they can do it alone. Some people are opposite. They will have a better result when people are watching them because they think that, okay, if I'm doing better, everyone is going to approve of me, and that's like just an ego boost or like self-esteem boost. So that's a good thing. So try to be the second person. Okay, finally, my third and last part comes from where you're giving the presentation. Now on the day, first you should make sure your presentation is all set, sealed and done and on the LCD. Then everybody, all your team members are done, through with their work, know what they have to speak, and you're aligned. You know that I'll go first, I'll go second, you go third, you do the introduction, you do the conclusion, all that extra part. So once you're done with that, now let everybody else speak. Now I'll give you my example. So I'd recently gone to Milan for a student exchange program, and we had as our judges around 5 of our faculties. One was from our college, technically not our college, and in all honesty, he hated all of us. I don't know why, but he hated majority of us who were on stage, and that was the only person who was supposed to be from our team, was not. And the rest 4 were from the Milan college. Now, obviously, nobody's going to take your side because one hates you, the rest 4 don't know you. So there's going to be like mutually judging you. So point number 1, be thorough with your presentation. We were already in, done all the tips, knew our presentation was aesthetically pleasing, and we were standing in our rows, whatever. Now my slide was, I think, the 25th, somewhere in the middle. Now everybody is done and it's my turn finally, and I'm waiting very patiently, standing very erect, very peaceful expression on my face. Like, yeah, everybody else is speaking, my teammates are speaking very nice. Sahi keh rahi hai. Yeah. You need to accept what they are saying is also right, because your judges will always see, are you accepting what she's saying, or you're just like, whatever dude, finish and I can speak now, my turn. Agree with her, because everybody else who's in the audience will look at you as well. Like, if I'm seeing somebody giving a presentation, I want to see what the girl who's speaking is saying and what the girl who's saying, like standing next to her, is also saying. Like, she's like, no dude, you're wrong, then obviously I'm going to be like, if they themselves are confused in their own presentation, why should I listen to it? You know what I mean? So that, now once she was done, it was my turn. Initially, like, supposing this is the LCD, 3 of us were standing here and 2 of us were standing here. Now I was standing this side, just in front of our faculties. Now once that turn is done, my turn. First thing you do when you have to give your presentation is move from the side and come and stand in the center. Stand where even 60 people that day, the whole hall was full, almost around 70 people watching you giving a presentation, 5 faculties. Now stand in the middle and stand with the best posture you can. Now for the posture, that's the number 1 tip when you're giving a presentation, is stand straight. Stand as straight and as high as possible. That, what I like to do is, I'll keep my hands like this, like, joining them together, and I'll keep it just at my waist, basically here. It's a psychological fact. When you stand like this with your high heels and your erect posture and bilkul straight, people will tend to look at you that, why is she standing like that? Why is she overconfident about it? Is she that good? I want to know why. Because that's what happens when your body posture is very straight. You have that impression that, I know what I'm speaking about, listen to me. And that's what happens when you speak. Now I'm standing there, my turn. First, walk in the center, that I own the stage. Everybody listen to me. What I am speaking is correct because I know my shit. So stand erect and stand in the center because you know that you own the stage. Have that kind of vibration, or impact your energy in such a way. Now the second thing is, throw your voice. Like, if I'm speaking, generally if I'm speaking to my friends, I'll be like, Acha, okay guys, what else? But when you're giving a presentation, stand straight and say, so today we're going to talk talk about is about this subject, and do you know blah 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 blah, or whatever you have to speak about. Even if the information is irrelevant and you remember it, speak it in such a way that this is the most important aspect of the information what I'm telling you. Listen to me. That supposing I had to speak about the target audience. Now it is an important fact, but we had information, in-depth information, but a little scattered. So like I'll give you an example how I spoke. We have 5 categories of target audience. 5. And the first is the kings, the first is second, whatever. And the kind of kings we're looking for is somebody like this. The kind of people we're looking for is somebody like this. Like, have so much emphasis on your information that yes, I know what I'm speaking and it is so important. You really need to know what I'm speaking about. Have that kind of vibration in your voice. Throw your voice, project it in such a way that even the last person who's standing, like at the end of the wall, can hear it. And she'll be like, supposing if you're giving a presentation and I'm like on my phone and somebody is like, listen to me, and I'm like, what? Why should I listen to you? And they're like, oh, okay, she sounds cool, she sounds what she knows, she sounds what she's speaking about, she knows about it, so might as well listen. Give that kind of impression that people want to hear you. People want to know that why she's speaking like that. What is she even talking about? Have that power in your voice. Even if you're soft spoken as a person, project your voice. It's just a 5-minute presentation. I'll tell you what, a very easy thing is psychologically, if you're very nervous. I am very nervous in front of my presentation. I'm very nervous if I have to present something and 60 people in front of me, but have that kind of what do you call it, escape personality. Do the exact opposite. Now if I'm scared, I will be overconfident about it. I won't be confident, I'll be overconfident that I know what I'm speaking about. Confidence is, I know what I'm speaking about. Confidence, I know. Project it through your voice, because that's what people want to hear today. People want to know that, fine, okay, fine, I'm listening to you. What's the big hype about? Give them that impression. And now speaking about the audience, one last tip I would like to give you is look at someone either you love or you hate. Now the funny thing about this is that when you look at someone, you're like, if your friend is there, or if your best friend is there, or maybe if your boyfriend is there, like you, but when you look at someone you really love, you get that sense of comfort. Now look into their eyes that I'm speaking to you, I'm not speaking to the 50 million people around here, I'm speaking to you, and then you'll feel a little more confident, a little more comfortable in your speech. Have that kind of sense of comfort, because when you look at them, then you'll be like, okay, at least there's somebody on my side and I'm not standing here all alone. You'll have that sense of belonging. When on the flip side, when you look at someone you hate, you get that added energy or that added anger. I'll give an example. Now when I was giving my presentation, I looked at that faculty who doesn't like us and we really hated him. So I looked at him and he was busy on his phone, and I'm like, so as I was talking about, this is the most important thing, and I'm like blah 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 blah, but with so much strength that he also had to like, what? Look up and listen to me. And I looked at him with so much anger but with so much confidence that eventually after we gave our presentation, he's like, I really liked your presentation, the way you had like a connection between your storytelling, blah 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 blah. I mean, we never expected him to actually give us a good remark. So or even look at someone you particularly dislike, because then you'd be like, then you project all your voice and your anger towards her. Now I'll tell you, if there's like a girl I don't like, and I'm giving a presentation and I'm like blah blah, and then I look at her and I'm like, listen to me, then I'll have that more anger and like, excuse me, you woman right there, listen to me, what are you doing on your phone? Right here. Then you have that kind of anger or that kind of confidence in you. So it's always good, and you'll always have someone you either love or hate around you when you give a presentation. So look at those people, and if nobody's there, look at the wall. Best way, look at just in front, and then you'll be like, I don't have to look at the 50 people here, I look at the wall and speak, I don't know anybody here, blah 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 blah, and I'm looking at you and I'm done. Okay, bye, chutti. So you can do that as well. And the final thing I'm going to say is, have fun, guys. It's a presentation. It's meant for you to, learn something, grow. Because from the first presentation I gave in school until the latest presentation I gave in my college was very, very different. I mean, the kind of growth I have had is also pretty different, because I know I was not the stammering kind, but I was definitely the little nervous kind, and I think I've grown pretty much from there. So you learn according to the more presentations you give, the more people you interact, the more strength you build in your own self. That can do a lot. The clothes you wear, the makeup, the heels, exercise. If you have a strong body, you'll yourself feel very confident and very elongated in it. So work on those lines. Work on your own communication skills, because once you think you can have a good personality, that will really come across in any kind of work you do. So I hope you are fine in your presentation. And that's everything I'm going to talk about today. Thank you so much for watching. This is not something I would do usually, but if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and tell me in the comments below, would you want to know something more like this? Maybe how to style yourself on a generic basis, how to go to an event. And tell me in the comments below, would you like something more on these lines? And I would be very happy to film it for you, because I think this is something I'm also very happy talking about. Not because it's an aspect of beauty, and it is an extension of yourself. Build yourself. And thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.